Hello, this is Nirmala and welcome to my channel. This is episode number 7, and in this episode I will be discussing about how to improve your communication with yourself and others. We communicate in 3 ways. We use voice, expressions, and body language. We must pay attention that our experience of communication should bring us joy. But what if the other person speak to us in unpleasant way? How should you respond to that? Well, I suggest that one must respond, then react. And if at all you are unable to respond, then you must leave that situation. I'll give you an example. If someone speaks to you in an unpleasant way, you can choose to respond to that person that I'm speaking with you with respect, and I request you to speak to me the same way. If a person continues to speak wrongly, then you must leave that spot. You soon will notice that he or she gradually notices that should they wish to speak to you, then either they will try to speak in the right manner or pretend to be polite with you. Either way, you will be able to listen and understand and respond to people in family or outside. When you speak to others, always choose the words which acknowledges and appreciate others. Do not start to suggest people or guide them unless someone asks you. If you really have to suggest or guide someone, then ask for their permission and wait for them to reply. Some people love to talk and need someone who can hear them and respond with a yes, you are right. They don't really care of your opinion, and after they have finished talking, they even want you to leave. With such people, you must do the same only. Give suggestions and opinions if one asks you. Understand people in your life come for a reason. Always keeping this in mind, you can choose to invest your time and energy wisely. Once you are clearer in your mind, you will be able to handle your time and relationships well. Ask yourself, do you just need someone to talk or share your thoughts with? Or you need someone to support you in your life? Or you just want to express love with no expectations in return? Now you have identified your expectation. You can always express this expectation in your relationships. There are 4 types of people that we interact in our life. One who puts us in trouble or wishes troubles for us. Second types are those who can support us in life but do not support and pretend that they are supporting. Also, these are the ones who utilizes our problems against us. The third types are those who leaves you when you are in trouble. And the fourth type of people are those who help and support you as per their capacity, as when you need, as when they can. So, how to identify and deal with them? First of all, be aware of your own self positivity. What do you have to offer to people, to a group, to a union, or to the world? What makes you important? What do you like and enjoy about yourself? Understand relationships are two-way deal. However, never go out and start telling the list of qualities you have. Instead, talk about your life in general. Good experiences. How did you handle any recent obstacles? People naturally pick up their benefits from you to utilize your potential. Sometimes people are conscious and upfront to tell you what they like in you and for what reason they like being with you, and sometimes they don't. It's also very easy to figure out as they will mention it in their talks, which is called direct asking for support. Or sometimes you start feeling like doing something for someone, even if they haven't asked you for that. That is called subconscious support. Just notice how you feel around the people and you understand why people are being with you in any relationship. And it is also important that you also find out why are you in relationship with others. I would now discuss about how to handle any abuse like cheating or lying in relationship. When you find out that your loved one has stood you up, lied or cheated you, how should you respond to that? I'll first tell you the three most popular ways how people usually reply or respond. They say they choose words like, "How dare you to do this with me? I would never speak to you again." The second most popular way is when people say things like, "I will also do this with you, and then you will realize." And the third most popular way is when people start asking, "Why did you do this?" And they become very sad or sobbing or disturbed or depressed around the incident. Let's say someone lies to you. Then instead of sitting sobbing, being depressed or angry or taking a revenge, I would suggest you make a terrific plan for yourself and share it with them. Just change the bad experience into a good experience. Be independent. Have your own cheerful and happy self. Let them know that they are not the provider of your happiness. They can only experience your joy being in your company. Understand, having a boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, or even kids doesn't mean they are responsible to take care of you at all times in all situations and they have to be perfect in their life. Understand that people can only handle as per their own capabilities. Just as a tailor can stitch the clothes and doctors can provide medicines, similarly in our family, people can only support as per their own awareness and capabilities. And they can also go bad sometime. Invest time with people to understand what they are good at, and accordingly, you can utilize their potential. Likewise, you should also be aware about what you are good at to offer your support to others. The next thing I'm going to tell you is how can you improve your communication with everybody. And in this category, the second family that I consider is my neighbors. Be nice to your neighbors. Treat them nicely, greet them, spend some time with them. Understand how they're doing in their life. Talk about how you are doing. Being friendly and real works the best. Use polite language and try to spend happy time with them. Support them as when they ask and when in need, if it is not too much of inconvenience to you. When someone asks you for a favor which can impact you in result, say no politely. Sooner or later, people do understand and the relationships remain healthy. I'll give you one example. If your neighbor asks of your car for a day and promised to give you back in the right condition soon, and you have a feeling that he or she is not a good driver, so here you can reply that sorry, I can't lend my car. I can help you with anything else if you like. I can book a cab for you or I can get your car on rent. So don't lie. I would say never lie. Convince yourself that it's okay when someone say no and when you say no to someone else. Third segment is how can you improve your relationship with your friends? I consider friends as my third family. So here we must first know our friends. There should be no surprise element. Basic things you must know about your friends, their family, their education background, where do they stay, what do they like, what do they dislike, what are their habits, where and how do they invest most of their time, how do they spend their weekends, their positive and negative points, their strengths and weaknesses, what are their ambitions in life. I understand that we do not live in the perfect world, but we must identify the type of the right kind of friends we have. Do this exercise. Write down four factors: emotional, financial, personal, and positive, negative. Is your friend very emotional or practical? Are they depending for money from their parents or someone, or they're financially independent? Do they have their own personal life? Are they problem solvers or cribbers? Do they have any negative habits or anything which is harmful for themselves or for society? With this exercise, you can understand your friends better. I say be with right people and treat people rightly. It can help you sustain positive life balance and remove state of depression. The next and the most important thing is to choose your words correctly. Your own set of words impacts your power of thinking and your mental and physical health. Either you say negative words to other or to yourself. A bad word, negative thinking, cursing, abusing, shouting, yelling, it diminishes your brain healing power. Give yourself a positive talk as you wake up in the morning and as you go to the bed. You can use words such as I can run my day will be productive. I deserve a beautiful life. Everything happening is for my highest good and well being. I'm also adding a link for a book for affirmations. You can use these affirmations in your daily life, and that will definitely help you and support you. I recommend that you do these exercises for minimum 7 or 21 days for the best results. This is it in episode number 7. I would now meet you in episode number 8. You take care of yourself. This is Nirmala, and I love you.